Hello beautifuls, this is Aromie here, and welcome back to Cinderella Phenomenon. Guys, this is the freaking longest demo I've ever played in my life. I feel like I'm just... I was gonna hiccup, but I feel like I'm playing an actual full game, but it's not. Come on, our guests must be famished. Seeing no way out, I followed Deloria to the spare room the man had been put in. Come in. There he is! The charming guy I saw on Kickstarter. I thought the man would have been old, but to my surprise he looks young, probably in his early 20s. He seems lost in reverie as he stares at a small notebook. Good morning. Good to see you're awake and breathing. The man looks up at her when she speaks. The instant he sees us, his eyes widen. Why is he staring at us like that? Am I dead? What? I'm in heaven, or maybe you two are angels that have fallen out of it. What? I see. What can a humble gentleman like myself do for you lovely ladies? Alright, if this game comes out full, I'm totally going after this guy. Ah, you could join me on this bed. It's very comfortable and there's plenty of room for the both of you. I'll follow your lead on this one, princess. Princess? Ah, of course, such a beautiful lady could only be a princess. Look at that noble way you hold up the tray. No, we're not gonna throw it at him. Stay silent. Your wish is my command and my fate, my sweet princess. If you want, you can have them. I'll pass, thanks. Oh, he's awake. Another lovely lady has entered my chambers. I don't think my heart can handle the perfection of three of you at once. I think I know how Casanova here got those head injuries. Some lady decided she'd had enough of his rubbish and wanted to punish him. Delora, patience. He may not even be in the right state of mind right now. He did take injuries to the head after all. The man finally stops to look just at me. He narrows his eyes and stares so hard I almost want to slap him. What? You're familiar. But no, it's impossible. Aren't you the crown princess? What are you doing here? If he knows, then he's definitely not a witch or a fairy. Can only mean one thing if he recognizes the ice princess. What is your name, good sir? I would answer any questions you asked of me, madam, but... The man looks down at the notebook in his hand. His expression fades into something forlorn. I don't remember. Amnesia? I know everything about Angelique, and yet I don't know the first thing about myself. Except that I have the Rumpelstiltskin curse. Rumpelstiltskin? Is that a fairy tale? I knew it. He's got the fairy tale curse. Fairy tale curse? Do you remember how to break it? From what I remember, I need to somehow collect 3 memories and get them to appear in this journal as entries. Well, that sucks. How are we supposed to do that? He shows us the notebook he's been holding on to since we entered the room. My first memory is of waking up and holding this. I thought there would be information in here, but it's empty. Another victim of the curse. You must be tired. Michiko will leave your breakfast here and we'll give you some time to yourself. We'll be outside if you need anything else. Can I just stay with him? Rumpelstiltskin. What is that fairy tale about? Delora does not do a good job of hiding her laughter. She snorts and I cross my arms, embarrassed. Mother burned the fairy tales in the palace before I got the chance to read all of them. I still haven't read the story about Thumbelina, okay? So... I only know a little bit about Rumpelstiltskin, if I'm even correct. He's not the one with the hunchback, is it? I don't remember. Fine, I'll keep it short. Once upon a time, there was a girl that was said to be able to spin straw into gold. The king found her and locked her up in a tower. He said he wouldn't let her out until she turned all the straw in the room into gold. But the girl was just a regular human girl. She knew she would never be able to turn the straw into gold and feared that she would be locked up forever. That was when an odd little man appeared before her and offered to do the job for her if she gave him something in return. The girl gave him her necklace and the man spent the rest of the night spinning the straw into gold. However, the girl wasn't released. The second night she was given more straws to spin, and the little man appeared once more. This time she gave him her ring. On the third night, the king ordered her to spin the straw one last time, and if she did, she would be released and made his queen. However, that night the girl had nothing left to give the little man, so they made an agreement. He would spin the straw into gold for her, so long as she gave him her first child. What? I personally never understood why the girl would want to marry the king in the first place. Hush, I'm trying to tell a story here. Years passed, and the queen finally gave birth to her first child. That night, the odd little man returned to demand his due, but the queen didn't want to give up her child. The man then said that he wouldn't take the child if the queen was able to guess his name in 3 days. The man's name was Rumpelstiltskin. Did she guess it? Oh yeah, the night before her time was officially up, the queen was drawn to the forest by the sound of a little voice. She saw the little man celebrating his upcoming victory, singing about how nobody had or ever would guess his real name, which was Rumpelstiltskin. He doesn't sound particularly smart. So, agrees the general populace. Okay, sometimes I wonder how Hans was able to come up with such tall tales. Hans Gabriel Graham, the man responsible for the Great War. Well, the marching is opening soon. I expect another busy day. Especially busy for you, Michiko. You need to start coming up with good deeds. Is this the end of the demo? No? I'm surprised, guys. The amnesiac Casanova was allowed to stay at the marching with the other boarders. Because he seems still incapable, Parfait sent him to work as one of the marching servers. Anis's protest that he remained in bed fell on deaf ears. Parfait couldn't very well throw him out, not while knowing that he had nowhere to go. I would be incapable of showing him such kindness given all the nonsense he spouts at us. The people that frequent the marching began to steadily ignore me altogether, like I did not exist. It is better than the stares and the hateful looks. Rumpel, you aren't here to flirt. But this lovely lady is unattended. Sir Rumpel, please, you're making me blush. Because the man couldn't remember his name, he fashioned one from his own curse. Rumpel. I think it suits him. I will never understand Parfait. This amorous waste of space is about as useful as karma. I've returned. To speak of the devil. Did you miss me? Karma had left abruptly yesterday, saying that she had something very important to take care of. Waltz trails in after her, carrying several boxes in her arms. Why am I carrying these? Because you made me run that errand for you at the toy shop the other day. And because gentlemen carried things for ladies. I'm going to drop them now. Those boxes contain very important contents. Welcome home, Miss Karma. Nice to see you survived the trip, Waltz. Thank you, Anise. Sorry, not Anise. So this is our new housemate. We have not had the opportunity to meet. I am... Uh-oh. We're all surprised when Rumpel suddenly reaches out to grab Karma's hand. My life before this moment has been a depressing monochrome. Now that you enter my bleak existence, I see everything in beautiful blazing color. And nothing shines more brightly, more vividly than you. I am Rumpel, my sweet. Let us talk of marriage. I stare at Karma, waiting for her to flirt back. At the very least, I expect her to wave Rumpel away for being a fool. But she remains eerily silent. Answer, my angel, I beg of you. Keep. Say the word and it is done. Your filthy hands off me. Ow! Not again. I would never be interested in the likes of you. Go on, lad. Give him a good beating like the one you gave me. My queen, there is no need for violence. What did you call me? Please calm down, Rumpel. Please calm down. Rumpel is still recovering. What is going on? Karma is a man, doesn't take kindly to being flirted with. Or proposed to. She is a man? But your voice, your face, your breast. Ow! That's what you're focusing on? Pervert. I worship all aspects of the female form, but my particular favorite has always been... Do yourself a favor and shut up. I never would have known, but why would he do this? Don't look at me like that. I have my reasons. It's because of your curse? Yes. I am undone. My heart is in pieces. You knew him for 10 minutes. For those that for those that can hear the music of their heart like it only takes it takes only a look to fall madly irretrievably in love. I must leave. My heart will need time to heal. The merchant attracts all sorts, doesn't it? That one is entirely Parfait's fault. Alright, nothing to see here. Back to work. I'm still in shock from what I learned earlier. Karma, man. It is not fair that he's so beautiful as a woman. The female population of Angelique knew the truth. Karma would be haunted down for making the rest of us pale in comparison. Anise being good, I suppose prepared a special lunch to welcome the newest marching boarders. We have all been invited to the private dining room. Excuse me, is Lady Parfait here? Prince Rod, perfect timing. Please join us for lunch. I only came to talk to you, Lady Parfait. But I'm hungry and I have no wish to make you wait while I eat. Come join us. Please, Your Highness, I have made too much as usual. You must help us finish. Very well. A cursed princess and a cursed prince. What an eccentric collection of friends you have, Lady Parfait. I wouldn't say they were eccentric, necessarily. You're the most eccentric one here, Rumple. Really now? I sit silently in my chair. I'm uncomfortable around so many people. Even when Mother was alive, I had all my meals alone, since my parents were always too busy to sit down for meals with me. The meals with Ophelia and her children were also always awkward and silent. Somehow the atmosphere here is lively and friendly, even though I barely know anyone here. Is something wrong? Excuse me? You have barely touched the food. Don't you like it? Dolores said this was one of your favorites. I'm just not used to eating with company, that's all. They say that sharing a meal brings the family closer together. Garland. I apologize. Closer together, huh? So, have you made any progress on how to do those good deeds, Princess? There is no way I'm admitting that I do not even know how to complete one. Oh, I forgot. You're not so good on the doing good front. You're not very helpful. Why don't you ask someone to teach you how to do good? What? Well, that's not something you hear every day. As in, take some kind of lessons? If you're having so much trouble on your own, you should ask someone to give you some advice or teach you. It's simple as that. What is this I hear? The princess needs advice? Well then, she is in luck. I happen to give the most excellent advice, and believe me when I say I can teach almost anything. The princess is indeed lucky, as I am available for teaching duties. No doubt I'd be the better choice, as I don't go about deceiving the world. Excuse me? Don't worry. Oh, you're cute too. From one side of flirting to bitter enemies, and all in the span of a few hours, the man broke my heart. Anyway, I'd also be happy to help you in any way I can, Princess. And I'm sure your stepbrother will be happy to help as well. I don't think I would make the best teacher for this sort of thing. I only teach others how to fight. Never mind the fact that Jurian herself still struggles to be good. What? You're lucky, aren't you? So many people are willing to help you. Why? Why are you all willing to help? That's what we do at the Merchant. We help each other. Lesson number 1. Doing good means helping whenever one can. Just let any of us know if you want our help. Trust no one but yourself. You need not care for anyone but yourself. This is what Mother and the last few years have taught me. I've always been alone, and it's easier that way, and yet these strangers, these people that I've only known for a few days, are so willing to help me when they will gain nothing in return. Is this the goodness I was meant to see? Father? How can I even begin to trust and care for others when I have forgotten how to do so? I'm slowly beginning to understand what I must do. Yay! That concludes the ending of Cinderella Phenomenon. If everything goes well, we'll be able to release the full game on our set date, which is on January to March 2017. Oh my gosh, that's such a long time. Feedback is highly appreciated. Thank you for playing. All you guys are very welcome. My timer ends at the perfect time. Perfect. Wow, this game, the demo was insanely long. I have never been like spoiled with such a long demo. I really hope I believe they reached their Kickstarter goal. I mean, they have other goals if it does go past their original goal, which would be awesome if it did pass, because they deserve it all. Look how beautiful this opening screen is. It's absolutely gorgeous, and then like, it's so beautiful. Honestly, if this game does come out on the date they do to release it, I will be going after Rumple and Watts. I don't know how it's gonna pan out with the stepbrother, because is it gonna be romantic because they're step siblings? So I don't know how that's gonna work out unless their love is like sibling like. That's pretty cute. I think all of them are actually pretty cute. I don't really have a main favorite, which is quite interesting because usually in every Otome game I only have one that would go straight after, but this one all their personalities are just amazing and I can't pick one. But anyways, who would you guys pick if you were in Cinderella's shoe right now? Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Stay beautiful and please support them. I will leave their Kickstarter like usual with all the Otome games I've been playing down in the description. Give them some love and I'll see you guys in the future.